guys, welcome to my newest video. In this video we're gonna do a Q&A. I'm so excited. You sent me so many questions on YouTube and Instagram. But first I want to thank you again for this crazy month on YouTube. I think a month ago I had 500 subscribers and I was like so overwhelmed, like how did this happen so fast? And I set for myself the goal to reach the 1,000 at the end of the year. But here we are, it's December 1st and I'm sitting here with over 5,000 subscribers. Maybe it's time to know me better, so I'm having my phone right here and I'm gonna see what you guys sent me. So the question that like literally almost every one of you was asking me is how tall I am. I'm a 183 tall, which is very tall for a girl. I was already tall at a young age, so as a young child it wasn't always that funny, to be honest, because you know, when you start growing older and like all of your friends are like these cute small girls and all the boys are like still not that tall, and I start growing more and more, and I was taller than like everyone in school. So you know, as a girl of like 14-year-old or even 12, 13, it's not nice to be taller than all of the boys. So in the beginning I think I didn't really like it, but yeah, in the end I am actually quite happy with my height. I mean, I would love to be maybe like 178 or 179. In the end, like, no one is perfect, so my boyfriend's taller than I am, and yeah, I feel great in my own body, so I think that's the most important. Then also a question that you guys asked me was, do you count calories and how much do you do exercise per week? And to be honest, I don't have like a regular schedule that I follow. Like when I'm very busy with work, I would sometimes not work out for months, and then when I've got a lot of free time and I feel like working out, the weather is nice, I go running maybe every day. So for me it's really not like a schedule that I follow. For example, now I do a lot of home workouts because it's COVID, but also because I want to make good new workouts for you guys. So this is for me as well like a big like motivation to have this channel and to see how much I inspire all of you. And this makes me realize like, wow, if I inspire all of you so much with my lifestyle, I should actually keep going, you know? I mean, I love to walk around. To be honest, the last week I haven't done it so much, but like usually I go for a long ass walk and I just call my friends, I answer my texts, I even do my emails. So I kind of use this time to get my things done, to have some time for myself. And then I also like to do workouts that I have on my channel right now. So if you want to try it out, please try it out. I try to not do the same body part a few times in a row. So if you have 1 week, I maybe do like 2 times an ab one, and then 1 time a leg one, and then 1 time an arm one. So I try to train my whole body through the week, if that makes sense. So in the summertime I really like to bicycle. My boyfriend gave me this super nice bicycle, racing bike I think is what you call, and we love to do it together. So this is what I really like to do when it's nice weather out. And then also I have periods that I like to go for a run every now and then. Yeah, but lately I'm quite busy with a lot of stuff, so I try to do few times a week workout in the morning, and yeah, that's it. I just listen to my body, you know. I just want to do workout when I feel like working out. You shouldn't really work out to burn calories or something. You should work out to feel better afterwards. And of course, if you want to lose weight, it's nice that you burn calories with working out. But I think, yeah, a lot of questions from you guys were as well like also focused on like losing weight, having like the perfect body, and yeah, I think it all starts with enjoying your lifestyle. And I mean, it's nice if you lose weight if you want to, but it's kind of like the mindset. I think it's better to be focused on what kind of life you want than to focus on like who you want to be. So well, that was my answer. How old am I? I am 25 years old. The time is flying so fast. I know this is so cliche, but it's really crazy. I remember when I started modeling that I met girls who were maybe 25 or 24 or even 23, and I was like, whoa, this girl's doing this for years. She's so like grown up and so experienced, and now I am this girl who's 25 and I've got shootings with girls who are 15, 16. I mean, I feel like more grown up, more mature. I know what I want, I know who I am. But then on the other side, I'm like still this super young girl who just act like a baby. So that's it. Where am I from? I'm from the Netherlands. I'm born in 's-Hertogenbosch and I've lived in Drunen, what's like a cute village in the south of Holland. And now I live in Eindhoven with my boyfriend. Also, a question that many of you guys asked is how I did start my model career. As I told you, when I was younger, I was super tall. So at a very young age, I think around 10, 11, 12, people start recognizing it, and I got scouted on the street a few times. They just want to follow me through the years, like see how I developed and see if I can model later on, you know. So I think during these first years, some scouting people and agencies, they followed me, but I didn't really want to do something with it. So a friend of my parents was a photographer, so he sometimes asked me for magazines or brands. So I was a model during my younger years, and I loved doing that. But then at one point it wasn't where my heart was. I just wanted to study. I want to have like the party life. I think when I was 14, 15, I was in high school and I went to do what my friends were doing at this age. So I did do what my friends were doing, and I didn't really focus on all these modeling agencies who were interested in me. But then at one point I got scouted through Facebook for a runway thing in the Netherlands, and I did do this, and I thought it was super nice because I got 3 days from school and met so many interesting people, and I kind of started liking it. And then there was a model coach, like a catwalk coach, who has her own agency as well. She scouted me at these days and she was asking me to join her agency. So I did that, and then I didn't do anything for years because, as I told you, I want to like go on party holidays with my friends. I want to study in Amsterdam. I want to move there. I was focusing on so many different things. I really enjoyed my younger years. And then like after my first year of university, I had a job through this agency, and there was a man from Milan, and he told me like, if you want to, you can be a very successful model. And I don't know why, but at this point I was like, I think I will feel so bad when I'm like 38 and I've never really tried the modeling, because so many people were scouting me, so many people were telling me like you could model. I went to Milan, I went to Istanbul, I went to some cities to really try out the modeling and to see if I liked it during my time in the university. So I was living in Amsterdam and then like traveling for a few months and then come back and do exams, and then Balenciaga wants to work with me for like big projects, and this is how I really started as like a good international model. So that's my story. So then also a frequent asked question is, what is my favorite job that I did for modeling? For me, this is a hard question because I got so many jobs that I loved. You know what it is? When I started modeling and I started doing it and it went very well and I loved it, and you kind of get addicted to the modeling, you know? It's like meeting all these people, traveling around the world. It's like you get kind of addicted to the, I think, attention in a way, but also the adrenaline that comes with the shows. And I told myself that I would be so satisfied already when I maybe like did do one show in like the top 4 fashion weeks, which is like Paris, London, Milan and New York. So when I did do my first show, I was like, okay, now I can stop, I can quit modeling, you know, like this was it, this was amazing. Like I would never feel bad when I'm 38 anymore. Like I am a model. I am like an accepted model, and this is what is happening to me literally a few times a year. I'm like, okay, now I can quit. It was perfect, and then something else pops up, and it's so addictive. I tell you, it's crazy. Okay, back to the question. What was your favorite fashion work? When I look back at it, I think it's being the bride for Elie Saab in the Paris Couture Week. Because this was like my first big show, and it's like one of the most important shows in Paris Couture Week, and I was the bride, which is like the most important girl in the lineup. It's like the last piece. Was closing the show. They give you this insane wedding dress that he made handmade. It's like, it's just literally a girl's dream coming true. But this was like in my beginning years of modeling, like in my first, I don't know, few months. I didn't know what it even was to close a show. I didn't know anything about the industry. I didn't even know the girls who were walking in the show, and these were like all the Victoria's Secret models, you know. So I was like this baby that at the end closed the show with this huge wedding dress. I will show you some like little video in here. That when I closed the show, I walked off the stage, I went outside, everyone's like, who's that new girl, Nina? I called my mom and she's like, I've seen it, like this was crazy, what's happening? And I started crying because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what I was about to expect. So in the end, if I would do this show over again, I would, I think, enjoy it so much more. But I think it's cute, it's such a nice, memorable experience. It was amazing. Whew. Okay, next question. What is your life motto? That's an interesting one. I don't really have a life motto. Like, my friends always say that I'm so positive, and I know I am very positive. For me, I always believe that if like less nice things happen or even bad things happen, it happens for a reason. And I think like later on I will know why it happened, and I'm like, this should have happened for me to now experience this or this. What is your biggest wish? Wow. Ooh, I don't really have a wish, I think, but I just really hope that I am that lucky to have a family later and like be healthy and have children and still be together with Dirk, my boyfriend. So I'm just really hoping the future will be as nice as the past has been so far. So I think this is like what I wish for in the future. Your advice for younger girls. I think this is a good question as well. Because for me, I'm lately very impressed by how everything is changing in the world. But also like, for example, when I was 15, I was like baking pies every day. I literally didn't even know what a calorie was, and I didn't know what a cheat day was. I didn't know what the carbs were, and I didn't know so much more. And I think nowadays so many young girls are obsessed with being healthy, losing weight, having this or this body. When we were trying to impress the boys from school during like the lunch break, are now young girls trying to get the most likes on Instagram. And yeah, I think this is like, it went super fast because I'm young as well. I'm like 25, but I feel like for me this is so weird, and I don't know if I really like it, to be honest. So my advice for younger girls is accept yourself, try to accept yourself. I know this is very hard, especially at your age. Just try to enjoy your time in real life, because when you're like successful on social media, it really doesn't make you happy. So I think in the end it's very important for young girls to really try to love themselves how they are. Don't focus too much on what you see on social media all the time, because I think it's very important to just enjoy your younger years and school and like going out and baking pies and like having boyfriends, and not only focus on having likes and how many followers and all this kind of stuff. What's been your hardest experience in modeling so far? That's a good one. I think there are many hard experiences in modeling. It's literally not what you think it is. I mean, a lot of you guys might know as well that there are some hard parts, but still, when I go for fashion week, when I leave home, many of my friends would ask like, which shows are you walking? Guys, I don't know which shows I'm walking. Like, you go to like maybe 20 castings a day. Like the night before the show is actually happening, then you will know if you walk a show, you know, like, okay, I'll explain. I think in every big city, for New York, London, Milan, Paris, there are like tens and tens, maybe hundreds of agencies. All these agencies have like maybe 100 girls from all over the world. So they already so selected on which girls they want to sign with. And then from all these girls who have signed with these agencies, for the fashion week, they have like a package of maybe 10, 15, 20 girls who actually are sent to the casting directors to possibly walk a show. And then the casting directors will decide which girls they want to see. So from this package of girls from every agency, maybe they want to see one girl, maybe they want to see 3 girls, maybe 5 or 10. And then you have the casting. So at this casting there are many girls from like all over the world, from all the agencies, but still already very selected. If they like you, you have to come back for a callback, and if they like you again, for maybe another callback, and then for a fitting. So they try on the clothes on you, and then at the end they decide if they want to confirm you. And then maybe there are like 15, 20, 25 girls in one show from all these girls. And then, what do I want to say? Like, I'm losing my mind. And then it's still possible, if you are in line for the show, that the designer like have a last look at the lineup and might decide like, maybe you or your dress that you're wearing is not really something I really want to show, so sorry, you're cancelled anyway. So like this job, it's 999 of the 1,000 times it's a no. It's like you have to deal with this, and I think this is so hard for so many girls who just only focus on modeling, who only wants to be a model and don't have any other interests. This is why I'm so happy that I already went to university. I started at a later age. I started at 18, so I know who I was, I know what I wanted, I know who were my friends, I know like my boyfriend, I knew what was important in life, I knew that I want something on the side. I start lifestyle coaching, you know, like I think when you're more like developed as a girl, I think it's way more easy to handle this industry, but still I know like so many people think it's very hard every day. But for me personally, I see it like this, like when I have a job, I'm like this super lucky girl, and I feel so blessed and so thankful that I am doing this show. Like seriously, like wow, it's really the way you look at things. You know, for me, I'm already happy if I walk one show. So it's really your mindset as well, I think. Actually, I'm sure it's really your mindset how you accept the hard things in the industry. And of course, they will tell you, you're too fat, you're too skinny, you're too tall, you're too small, your breasts are too big, your hips are too wide. You should change your hair, you should change your attitude, you should change your clothes, you should... You know, they try to tell you a lot, but at the end, I think if you're strong enough as a person and you know who you want to be, then you can still be yourself. But it's not always that easy as it might look. So yeah, I love it anyways though. do you have any tattoos? I don't. I don't think I will ever have one, to be honest. I'm not really into tattoos. Then also so many girls ask me about like, what's your calorie intake? How many carbs do you eat? I have no idea, to be honest. Like, as I told you, I'm naturally very, very skinny. Of course, I'm also having a healthy lifestyle. So I think it's like the combination of both that makes me look the way I look. But I don't count anything. I just enjoy my life. I try to eat healthy most of the time. I just also want to give you the advice to not focus too much on how much you eat of everything, because food should be enjoyable, and I think count everything, you just see numbers that you're eating. I don't know, I've never done it. I would never give someone the advice to count anything, because I think it's just not the way, the relationship you want to have with food. I think it should not be like that. So yeah. I'd love to know what university you did. So I did do health and life science in Amsterdam. This was a great bachelor. I really loved it. I was doing this during my beginning years of modeling, which was very hard. I had to really try to combine it. I had to fly so many times away for work and then come back for an exam and then go away again, and it was a kind of stressful, but I'm very disciplined, I don't know. So I did it, and then I went 1 year full-time to New York for modeling, but then I really missed something. So I decided to do a master in lifestyle coaching, and I finished this as well. And now I'm lifestyle coach as well besides. So it's like, I really think it's nice to have something on the side with your brains and something else to focus to help other girls with the way they look at life, but also with their body, to be happy about their body, to change the way they eat, the way they move, to help them with their stress level and sleep and relaxation and everything. I think it's amazing. I really like to do it. So what's your favorite picture of yourself and what's the story behind it? Ooh, I think you're talking about my modeling pictures, and I think this is so hard. Oh God. So I think I've got one picture in my mind, but it's not because I love the picture that much, but it's just because I still remember the feeling when this picture was out. So it was actually a test shoot in New York. It was when I was for the second time in New York, and I was living there for a few months, and I don't know, when I got these pictures back, I just realized like I am literally living in New York, creating amazing content, and I'm just so thankful, you know, like this is what I was thinking when I saw these pictures. And I still remember, like always when I see them, it reminds me kind of like how I felt at that young age, living there, being so far away from everyone I loved, but feeling so strong because I was actually living my dream. And so many people were asking me, like they are still asking me, like, how do you do it? Like, how do you always leave your boyfriend? And do you actually still like it? And how is your boyfriend accepting the fact that you're always away from home? And I don't know, I think it's so important to follow my own journey, to really live my life for myself. And I, of course, also really listen to my boyfriend, but he thinks the way I think. It's like, live your dreams and follow your dreams, and I was really following my dreams that time. So I think, yeah, this is why I love that picture so much. I also got so many questions about like how I manage my life with like the coaching, the modeling, my boyfriend, get in shape, like everything. To be honest, I think as long as you love the things you do, it is possible to do a lot. I don't know, I'm just this person that wakes up very early and love to start the day and get my things done and always keep like thinking about new things I can do or people I can help, or like I just don't like to sit on the couch and don't do anything, you know. So how I handle it, I think by loving the things I do, always listen to myself, talking a lot with my boyfriend about things, about big decisions, not cropping up things. I don't know if this is English, but like, you know, talk about stuff and find solutions for things you're maybe not happy with, or just always keep moving forward. And let's see what's next. What's your favorite meal that's also healthy? This is for sure my morning bowl, the avocado banana smoothie bowl. So check it out. I also showed you how to prepare it in my 3 favorite breakfast recipes. So this is for sure my favorite meal. Can I change my real name in modeling because I'm not comfortable with the real name I've got? Yes, you can. I've got many friends who have like a different name for modeling. It sounds weird, but it's true. That's possible, but my real name is Nina. What are the 5 most nice shows you've ever done? This is so hard. First, for sure, the Elisa Bride, as I told you. Second, yeah, it's the Jean-Paul Gaultier show. I've done it twice, but the last time I did like his final show, he's not doing couture anymore, so this was crazy. It was like a theater, it was like a musical almost. It was amazing. Then I loved Armani every time. Like, I work a lot for Armani and I just really think it's amazing that Armani himself is still always there and really helping. Like, during the shows he's really deciding which models he wants and everything. So I think this is so interesting when you're this big as a brand that you're still so connected with your brand. And then I don't know, I have to see which shows I even did. I always love to do the Giorgio Becca shows in Couture Week. I mean, his dresses, for me, this is like insane. I love it. Can I have 6? Because now I have 4. Okay, this question is not possible to answer. Oscar de la Renta was insane. But then also Bechley and Miska, it's like, it's these 2 designers from New York that I work with so many years. I love them as a person. They're just literally the cutest. This is not a possible question to answer, to be honest. Okay, on to the next. Are you naturally thin? I am naturally very thin. My daddy is like 2 meters tall and like a sticky. So am I. Like, as a child, I remember the school doctor always came to school to check like if everything was still right, if your eyes were still right, and I don't know, your ears and all of this stuff. And then they always told me that I was underweighted. I even at one point had to overeat. So when I came home, me and my mom used to go to like the bakery, get some pies to gain some weight. But then I went on the anti-conception pill and there was a turning point. So I gained some weight and I was literally eating whatever because I was growing so fast as well. I was hungry all the time. But then at one point in combination with the anti-conception, I started gaining a little bit, which was actually beautiful on me because I finally got some curves. I mean, that's nice for a girl who's like 15, 16 years old to also have like a little bit of a boob and a little bit of an ass. So but then when I went to model, I had to lose this kind of like extras, what was like not that much, but still. And actually, since I've lost these extras, I gained it by being healthy and having the healthy lifestyle. And also I think just because I was getting older, because now I feel like I'm this balanced for 8 or 9 years. I'm like this, like I'm just very thin. I do eat carbs, I do eat candies, I do eat chocolate, I do eat ice creams, but I'm just having the balance. It's like the lifestyle I have right now, and I think this is also very important. This is why I'm not supporting diets, but I think it's important that you have to find the right lifestyle for you to really maintain, to really keep your lifestyle like that, you know, because this is what I'm doing. Like, this is why I'm stable for like almost 10 years, because this is my lifestyle. This is not like a diet I follow. And this is why I start lifestyle coaching as well, because I think it's super important to not be on a strict diet, but just to have a lifestyle that you can maintain your whole life, not starving yourself for a few weeks to be happy for 2 weeks with your body and then gaining all the weight again, you know? So, oh my god, I know I'm such a talker. So this is so bad to set me in front of the camera and just talk. Okay. So many questions about my food and everything. Okay, well, I think I've answered like most of the most asked questions. And I should stop because I don't want you to watch this video for like 40 minutes. So I'm gonna make an end on it. The last question that I just got is, are you happy? And I am very happy, to be honest. Of course, I've got days as well, especially during these corona times, that I'm like, I want my old life back. I want to travel again. I want to work again. But I think it also gave me so much time to think about what I want with my life. Me and my boyfriend, we bought this beautiful house. I've been thinking about what I want with work. I've been really starting with coaching. I spend a lot of time with my boyfriend, with my parents, my sister and my friends. And in the end, I think like I'm just really thankful. And then I also started my YouTube channel, which I feel so happy about. I can't say thank you enough for literally all the cute messages. It's really crazy. I would not ever have think that I would like it so much, to inspire you guys with my workouts, with the way I am as a person, and with my lifestyle. And I just really wish you all the best. I wish you already a very Merry Christmas. My Christmas tree is already there. I just love Christmas. I'm like this girl who puts her Christmas tree in November. I'm listening Christmas music all the time. I really hope you guys are happy too, and I just hope you like this video. If you have any more questions, please comment below. Don't forget to put your thumbs up. Also, if you don't want to miss any video, please click on the notification bell. Just really hope I can keep inspiring you. I just love you guys. I hope you're doing great as well. And yeah, I hope to see you soon. Bye.